I'm joined at this time by the homicidal artist DREXL. DREXL, first and foremost, I want to thank you for joining me. This is a conversation that even 6 months ago would not have been feasible, so thank you. Let's first take it back to Roseland 9, where for all intents and purposes, you were set to retire. You were set to call it a day. You said your goodbye to the Portland fans. But just as you were getting to what this company, Prestige Wrestling, means to you, you were interrupted by Elliot Tyler. And I want to give you the floor now to speak about what Prestige has meant for the career of DREXL.
The career at DREXL. There was never supposed to be a career at DREXL. No one wanted me. I wasn't supposed to be here. I was the radio DJ that was told, go play some more Britney Spears. No one wanted me in this business. For 10 years, I got the shit kicked out of me everywhere I went. And you know what I did? I kept traveling. I went all the way down to Florida. I went around the United States, and I just kept chugging along. And then I came back here to the Pacific Northwest about a decade ago. I was just coming back to retire at that point. And then opportunity after opportunity. But the biggest opportunity was Prestige. See, this radio DJ who wasn't supposed to ever make it suddenly had a chance to wrestle actual names, actual people that had traveled around the world. Prestige gave me the opportunity to build a legacy, something I didn't think would ever happen in wrestling. I never thought I would be remembered for this business. I was just another body, another person to get beat. Prestige gave me the opportunity to wrestle people like Taya Valkyrie, like Akira, like Sami Callihan, like Danger Aaron from Jackass. Just all these huge stars that never would even step foot in a ring with me 10 years before. So what Prestige gave to me was a legacy. And the reason I was going to call it quits is because I didn't want to ruin that legacy. I didn't want those people to remember the guy that was back laying on his back counting the lights and just losing every single time. I spent a decade doing that, and I didn't want to do it again. That night, sat at the merch table talking to those fans, and then when Elliot Tyler came out, I realized they didn't give a shit by won, by loss, if it was a draw. All they cared about was the violence and the artistry that I made in that ring. So, thank you, Elliot. Thank you for changing my decision. Because there's no way I'm leaving pro wrestling ever again now.
Let's talk about Elliot Tyler. You say you wanted to keep your legacy intact. He says that you don't appreciate the spot that you have. You don't appreciate the pedestal Prestige Wrestling is giving you. What say you to Elliot Tyler?
I don't respect the spot that was given to me. You mean the spot that I earned? When Prestige started, I didn't get any of the national stars. I worked a feud with Sonico, some green kid, some luchador from Washington. And you know what I helped him do? I made him the goddamn ace of Prestige. I wrestled a whole lot of people from the Pacific Northwest and helped make a whole lot of names on those shows. I earned the spot at the top of the card. I earned those feature matches at Roseland. See, Elliot hasn't earned shit. Elliot came in and saw his chance to just take a shortcut, knock me out, and then put himself in my spot. He didn't earn it, and I'm not going to let him have it.
Well, a few days ago, at Always the Hard Way, the Hawthorne Theater, you attempted to exact revenge on Elliot Tyler.
Revenge? You call it revenge. I call it fucking homicide. I took that little Bobby Hill chubby kid and I threw him off the goddamn balcony. I tried to kill him. Because if he wants to earn my spot, that's what he had to go through.
Well, before you could finish the job, your supposed friend, Sid Sylum, shocked the wrestling world, costing you the opportunity and aligning himself with Elliot Tyler.
I guess the people of Prestige don't know Sid Sylum. I've known Sid Sylum for almost 2 decades now. Sid Sylum was a hell of a worker, a hell of a wrestler up in Canada. And then at a certain point, Sid Sylum got injured and he was gone for a long time. And he moved up here to the Pacific Northwest and he was my friend. And I brought him back to this business. I made him a color commentator for DOA Pro Wrestling. And then Sid went through a bunch of physical therapy and did a whole bunch of stuff. And he got medically cleared to wrestle again. And you know who the first person to book him was? Me at DOA Pro Wrestling. Anyone that follows my own personal social media sees I'm not exactly a social butterfly. I don't really hang out with the other wrestlers. I don't really hang out with other people. I hang out with my dog. I hang out with my wife. And I hung out with Sid Syum. We'd go to concerts. We'd go to record stores and record conventions and toy shops. And, you know, we're a couple wrestling geeks that traveled around and had fun in the car together. But like every other goddamn wrestler, if you got a chance to make it big, you're gonna take it. And that's what he did. My friend dropped me on my head. Also, he could get a spot right here at Prestige. Hey, friendship, grand.
Clearly, this issue is far from over. What's next for DREXL, Elliot Tyler, and Sid Sylum?
What's next? I believe it's called Roseland. Roseland, the place that I helped build, was some of the most violent, bloody, massive matches ever in modern day Pacific Northwest. So, since they helped me decide that I'm never gonna leave this business, the only way I'm gonna leave is in a goddamn body bag. So at Roseland, Elliot, Sid, come play with me. Come play with me in the devil's playground. Yeah, I was gonna take myself out, but if you want my spot, it's real simple. Take me out. Take me out in a body bag and end my fucking career, because that's the only way. You're taking my spot here in Prestige Wrestling. Since COVID, what you have seen, what everyone has seen, has been the homicidal artist. I've been out there having fun. I've been out there painting pretty pictures and fluids. But what Sid, what Elliot, what you, what William, what all the Prestige fans are gonna see at Roseland, it's the return of the goddamn devil himself.